last time was a very interesting session. So you guys had finished defeating the vine creature and the scarecrows with fire. There was lots of fire and Drea and Saphira had worked their way around and stomped out the flames and whatnot as you all were thinking, woof, okay, we made it. And we kind of made a mess. A lot of vegetables trampled, a lot of corn burned, a whole tree went up in flames. It was kind of an ordeal. But instead of continuing onward, you decided to go and check out a tower that you had seen on the way. So you backtracked just a little bit and ran across a disheveled stone tower that was across a causeway. So it's in the lake on a little island, and to get there you have to go over this stone causeway with your horses and cart, and found that there was really nothing else on the island besides this tower, and had checked it out and found that there was on the door an inscription. Oh, sorry, I didn't bring it, but a funny looking symbol.
Dance.
Might have been a dance. Yeah, there were some funny looking some pictures on there. But while Cyrus was checking out the door, Jenica and Susan were checking out this purple and gold engraved cart that said, was it keep out, do not disturb? I think it was keep out.
Do not enter.
Do not enter on the back of it in very bold print. But in getting closer and Susan just deciding to open the back of the... Oh, wait, no, there was a padlock.
It was bones.
Yeah, it was bones.
With bones?
It was bones.
What did you get? Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Bones. Sorry.
He decided to stick around.
Yes, Bones decided to break the padlock with a good roll. And opened the door right up, and in doing so, heard a blink, boom, and there was more fire. So, and suddenly everyone was pushed back like 10, 15 feet. A lot of you fell in the water, and you took a lot of damage. Cyrus's face was smushed onto the metal door, in the back of his hair singed.
Thanks to divine intervention, I didn't die.
Yeah, thanks to your DM snoping it, or your DM saying, because I didn't realize it was going to be that bad.
DMT?
Yeah.
So that is one thing that I know. Anyway, but Bones and Jenica, you were still alive, thank goodness, and you were able to
barely
use the medicine check and revive your companions as you all burns everywhere. Oh man, it hurt. And you feel like you had just been crushed by something massive, which I mean was fairly close. Anyway, so you decided, let's not go in the tower right now, as you all were very low in your health. So you decided to go back to the little village, the rundown waypoint or stopping point on the road that you had seen, and ran into Anna and her guards, and they were setting up camp and whatnot, and she asked, what the heck happened to you guys? Anyway, so they tended to your wounds before you guys went to bed, and I can't remember if that's when Cyrus, you decided to just cut the hair.
Shave my head.
Yeah, Cyrus just decided to go bald. So now you have a bald cleric in your group. Anyway, you guys you went to bed, and most of you, it was just Bones that didn't, I believe, had a dream. No, sorry, it was
only Bones.
Sorry, Bones and Jenica. Oh yeah, it was the ones
Yeah, we
that
didn't.
hadn't gone unconscious. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's right.
So, as you guys had slept, you had felt a very oppressing presence, and your vision had gone black, and then you were in this dark fog with red seeping through the fog in the distance, this is the wrong music for this, but oh well. And you saw a dark figure in the distance, very stoic and oppressing, and you heard a deep voice saying, "She was mine," echoing in the space around you, until your visions faded to black and you woke up. So, and then you guys decided to leave a little bit earlier than Anna and her guards, and so you left, and there wasn't really anything that happened on the road. You arrived to the outside or outskirts of Valaki, and were able to convince one of the guards that you were no trouble, no problem at all, and he let you in.
Ignore the scars and burns, it's fine.
Some things happen. Anyway, and you had run across a more portly man with a monkey, as you tried to see, ask where things were in the town. I think you were asking about the library, Drea, and it was like half an hour, you know. Anyway, so you decided that was too far, so you waited for Anna and her guards, and you guys went together to the burgomaster's house, and went in and were greeted by a maid who took you in to see him. He asked you a few questions, but then in came his wife, who was very nice, and she and Anna knew each other, but you asked to see the dress. And so she took you up to her quarters, and the dress, the beautiful white gown, was on display, and she gushed over it. I was so beautiful, it was the best day of my life, isn't the dress so pretty? Anyway, so many things. And then you guys inquired about the dressmaker, and you learned that he had passed a while back. And the new dressmaker was a younger lady, and called her in, and you asked about the fabric, and what it was made out of. You know, or what they know is that it was made partially by magical means, but they're not quite sure what the fabric was made out of. Anyway, and in inquiring if the dressmaker could make this again, she said it would take about 2 weeks, an express order, for this dress. So, you guys, so after Susan maybe had created a similar dress, and you guys talked a little bit about it, the Baroness was very worried and kicked you guys out of the room, so you wouldn't accidentally take it.
Steal her dress?
Steal the dress. So, and so we left off you guys realizing that you would have to be here for 2 weeks and spend some time. I don't think you left the place. I think you just finished your conversation. So you guys are outside of the Baroness's room in the hallway, or I think you were led out to the main foyer and whatnot. And the dressmaker turns to you, Janica, and says, "Well, do you have time to take some measurements so I can get started and maybe choose some fabric or whatnot? Since you will be the fortunate one to marry I forgot his son's name. to marry Dimitri's and Anna's son?"
Yes, I have time, since I'm going to be marrying your son.
People get married all the time, and I love helping
We have some
them
things
pick
we
out.
need to do around the city anyway.
Okay.
You can take all the time you want with her.
Wonderful. And you all are coming with? Are you her wedding party? Friends, family?
Oh, we're friends.
Friends.
Yes.
From distant places, it
Yes.
looks like.
Very
Yes.
distant.
Yes,
Yeah.
friends, distant
Yes.
friends.
I'm just confused.
That's okay.
You
Susan.
are?
We'll explain it later.
It seems... Now, you put the dress on, right? The one that you made?
Yep.
Yeah. It seems... She looks you up and down. That would make sense. Yes, where did you get yours?
I made it.
You made it?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you a seamster as well?
Not that kind of maid.
I guess.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know how anybody else does it. But.
And she like takes the cuff of the sleeve and like looks at the stitching and
but
whatnot,
your name's in, like,
and she
May.
says,
Yeah.
She probably sees it wobble a little bit since I had the disguise self overlaid on it.
"Oh," and she kind of like quickly like lets go of it. It's like, "Oh, actually, hold on, let me roll."
Oh.
We'll see if she notices.
Well, you'll probably have time to go to the library while I'm getting pinned up.
You will
I
look
have
gorgeous in a wedding dress.
I have to
Okay.
metagame for a second. You have a royal background, right?
Noble background, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do.
So we both can judge the quality of the dress
Yes.
when it comes back. Okay.
Uh-huh. Or you
okay,
could come with me either
yeah.
way.
She lets go of the sleeve quite quickly as she sees
Don't
it.
know if you
like,
can tell she keeps shooting
kind of
with
shimmer
Cyrus.
as she touches it.
I
It's
noticed.
like, well, you know, that is beautiful, and you did an amazing job. Yes. Oops, I accidentally hit the
He's a
button.
very...
Not that.
Suddenly we're in combat.
Sorry, I did not hit the button. I should not be
You're
so
one
offended by that.
singer.
He's a very unique character.
And she kind of like now is like, she's kind of put off by that, you can see.
Oh.
And is like doesn't know what to do with it. Anyway, she's okay, well, and she turns to you, Janica. So my shop is really close, actually.
Great.
We could just go there now. And she like takes you by the arm and starts making her
I'll
way
come
out.
with you.
Okay, thank you.
We'll see you later.
Hey, Cyrus, would you go to the library and
Yes, I can go to the library.
read,
For your
see if
safety.
there's any local history. Go back as far as you can.
Okay,
So-
I will go and do that.
Janica considers making a rude gesture, but she is not some of the other characters I've played, so probably not.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, noble birth.
And
So
you
I
guys,
would
right back
probably
at
go
you.
with
I
him
was say,
so I
can you
can
guys
study.
go with him?
Yeah.
Just kind of stay together.
I'm a researcher, so I'll do that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You guys make it out of
Return
the
to
house,
party.
and the maid like motions you out and says, "Thank you for coming," you know, and like bows as you guys leave. And so you again are out on this beautiful courtyard with hedges and grass and flowers, and you know the sun isn't like obviously it's cloudy, you know, as Barovia is, but it does look very beautiful and green. And they definitely have a gardener. And you make your way, so there is a gate at the edge. And you notice as you go out the gate, there are a couple of there's like a teenage boy and a little girl that are outside the gate. And you instantly notice they're like some of the other children that you saw.
Oh, the
where
soulless
they've got
ones,
the,
right?
the black
Soulless.
eyes and the grayer, like, you know, whites of their eyes.
Yeah.
And they almost as if they were waiting for someone to come out as the gates open and you guys leave. So the boy rushes up to you, Saphira, and he says, "Are you a healer by any chance?" And you can see them. They're in raggedy clothes. They look like they probably ask for help for food, you know, for things like that. They don't have much, but they again like don't really have the like expressions. It's very interesting. They're more like monotone in their speaking. But he's asking you, "Are you a healer?"
A little, but I'll look at Cyrus. Like, he's a lot better than I am.
You're a healer. I'm gonna try not to do expression. This is hard for me.
Yeah, I have experience healing.
Just don't ask him to revive anybody.
My sister is sick, and I think she might have eaten something that it was bad for her. Could you maybe come and look at her and see if see if you could help?
Yeah, sure. Yes, I will come take a look.
Am I behind them or in front of them? We all.
Oh yeah, you guys. Oh,
Are you guys with us?
you guys are all outside the gate.
We'll probably part ways after we leave the gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want an
There's
inside
not
check
really
that.
You want an inside check? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh!
Hey.
Okay. So it's kind of hard to read the like.
That's fair. Sorry. I make sure.
I had a DC in my mind.
Watch, it was like 30. And I was like,
So you're just trying to see if he's being sincere or not?
yeah, if he's telling the truth or if he's trying to lead them into some kind of
Okay.
trap. Yeah.
So from what you can tell, he is being sincere. Like he does want you to come with them. But you get this, it is kind of hard to read him because it's like not really an expression. They don't really like influx
Okay, that's
their
fair.
voices and whatnot. But it doesn't seem like that's all there is to his request.
Does it seem like they intend harm or to rob them?
They may not have the best intentions. But you don't know exactly what they are.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll just lean over to whoever's closest and just be like, be careful, there's more to this. And then I don't know what it is, though. Just warn them a little bit.
Susan says, I'll find out. And he casts Zone of Truth.
Wow.
And he's like, so what are we doing?
How big is this zone of
60
truth?
feet.
Oh, okay.
We can
You
have the
cast
street.
Everybody's all
You
like,
cast
I'll tell
the
you my life
spell.
story.
Yeah.
You feel like
Something
it
funny
radiate
started
from
across
you.
the street.
And the air seems to shimmer a little bit, as if like on a hot day. And he turns to you and says, you need to come with me. He needs you to come with me.
Why? By the way, you can make a charisma save
Oh,
against it.
I didn't know that.
With a monotone like that, a charisma save? What's the charisma? -5?
Yeah.
What's the deep sea?
Yep.
It is 14.
I know, it's a...
Oh, okay. You
Yes,
rolled
I
a
have high charisma.
18. Rolled 18. Wait, does that mean it...
I think that means he can.
I know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw. If it fails, it can't speak a deliberate lie.
So if it succeeds, it can lie.
But you know that it's lying.
Yeah, but he's
Right.
aware that it's a lie.
Oh, okay. I'll give it to you. So he turns to you and he says that you need to come with me. He needs you.
What is it? He? Who's he?
He needs you to come with me.
Yeah.
Who's he? Strahd?
Our father.
Strahd?
Don't know if that's his name,
I
but
don't know your father's name.
don't
I
know.
do not know your father's name.
You're new here.
How'd you guess?
We're all
Was it
new
the
here.
hair?
The lack of hair.
Uh,
Are you gonna come with me or not?
I'll go with you.
I'll come with you. Listen, little man. I don't completely trust you. So, if you pull anything, you better watch out for this guy.
Oh, no,
That
it's not.
is-
No, it's not him. It's his other self.
Looks a little
Steve.
confused.
Yeah, Steve.
Trust me,
can
you
get
don't want to
violent.
see it.
Or you see just the pinch of the brows, a little bit. Like a
You don't wanna
hint
be
of...
Sash bones. No.
That is alright. People are very different. Everyone is different. Alright, well, follow me. And he turns and leads, so the girl kind of like takes off ahead and whatnot, but he leads you guys through the streets. You see hustle and bustle of
I wave by.
people and
Don't
whatnot.
die.
And
Okay, bye.
Be careful, guys.
you like can tell the town square is like close. You don't really come to it, but you pass it, and he's taking you more like down alleyways and whatnot, more like the side streets, to kind of miss the majority of like people going with their carts and their wares and talking in groups and whatnot. And you come to this section of town that seems to be more the rundown areas. There are some abandoned buildings, some shops that are falling over almost. Some places where people live where the windows are boarded up, and there's bars in different places, and some not as nice looking people. And he
So it's
brings
Jackson,
you-
Mississippi. Sorry.
What?
Sorry. Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah,
never been
and
there.
there's this smell of like coal
You don't stay there past 3
and
p.m. if you're awake.
sulfur and more like iron smelling. And he brings you to this 2-story house. It seems more like a factory building or more like a warehouse kind of thing. And opens the doors.
Hope you keep your kittens.
I don't think I have them.
What's
Oh, well, and you're probably fine.
What's the song?
We get jumped.
Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm like partially. I think I'm partially tone deaf. I apologize.
Okay, hold on.
What song was that?
That was Careless Whispers. Sorry.
Saxophone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Careless Whispers, George Michael's, yeah.
That's our. That seems to be the theme song for this.
Okay. And so it's a wooden house, that, a lot of the wood is like starting to decay and whatnot, and like there's, bars on the windows, and, the shingles on the roof are like falling off. And he opens the door, and it does seem to be like a warehouse on the inside. You don't know exactly what might have been, be like produced here, but there's a lot of like metal works, like especially on the ceiling, so it's very open. Oh, here we're at. This is as close as we can get to it, but anyway, so you go in. I'll say the door would be the doors. Pretend like nothing's here. It's a
Okay.
big warehouse.
Okay.
The door's like over here. And this area is pretty much, there's like some, where's my music? There's some crates and whatnot around the room, but there's, from the ceiling, there's like chains and whatnot along the ceiling with hooks in different spots. And there's soot on the ground.
Is there anything on the hooks?
No. Oh,
Does it look like an abandoned?
yes. Yes. It does look like nothing has been here for a while. Wow, I'm adding great things to this.
Can
Okay.
I smell anything?
He's clever.
Yes.
Mallet
Yes,
or
you
vitamin?
can. Make a,
Was it perception?
I'll have you do an investigation check. No, I'll do perception because
Oh,
that's, yeah, that works.
Because my investigation. Oh, and my roll is not good either. You said perception?
My man.
You said that was better than your.
13.
Do you get a buff to it, or do you get advantage?
Because
It's a buff.
Yeah.
It's +3.
Yeah. Anyway,
Let's see
so
if I can
you
use
with a 13, yeah, you smell. This was probably, this actually, from what you can smell, it was more of like a metalworking shop. So there's
that one.
like this
Here,
like
use those.
tinny smell, as if there were metal things refined here or like broken down, like welded or whatnot here. It's been a while though, so you're smelling, the dust and crud in the, corners of the room. There's been rats and whatnot kind of that have come through here. And there are people here, more than just him. So you do notice that there are 2 girls in the far corner that's similar to him. They kind of like stand up and look your guys' way when you come in. And you do smell that there are even more, people here. And you do smell like a sweet, not sweet as in like food, but more of like a, how do you describe it?
That's what I'm thinking of.
Like a sweet sweat smell.
Ah.
Oh,
Nasty.
nasty.
You
Kind
don't
of like a
quite,
shut
with
up
13, you
body
don't quite know
odor.
what it is,
Yeah.
but it smells interesting.
Like sickly sweet.
Yeah, it's like if somebody had BO, but it was like they had
Covered
eaten a
in
lot
sugar.
of fruit. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and
When you're over odoring your armpits.
like the strawberry, I don't know, it doesn't even have strawberry deodorant, you know?
No.
If someone had like a, not strawberry, but like,
Ooh.
anyway. A sweet candy deodorant.
Maybe we
with
should
Dad.
see if she can come to us so we don't lock ourselves inside this building with.
Oh, and he turns and he says she's upstairs. She's asleep or on the bed upstairs. So, and there is a staircase that does lead upstairs. If you guys want to go, where's my thing?
Well, the good news is I don't have any money.
I'm not worried about money a ton. I'm worried about why they really want us here. Like Strahd.
Also, good news is if they don't have anything magical, they can't hurt me.
Oh.
That's good.
So,
What about over? Oh wait, I'm not there.
do you guys want to wait outside for me?
No,
Okay.
no. We'll go in.
Okay.
Maybe leave the door open
Yeah.
for quick escape if we have to.
Are there any windows?
Well, there are some windows. They all have bars on them, but like every 10 feet or so, there's like a little window.
Does the door look sturdy?
No, no.
Okay,
Susan will try and just break the door off.
Oh!
Okay.
Maybe
Make an athletics check for me as you
do that.
take the door off.
The opposite of mending? Breaking?
Okay, after this, I need to stop.
Oh. What is your guys' passive perception? Sorry.
15.
Hold on, wait, hang on.
Hang on.
My athletics check was a 14.
14.
Why do you ask?
16.
For
12
things.
is my passive perception.
So, wait. What was that?
Uh-oh. That was a fun question.
So
Trouble.
12 was my passive perception, 14 was my strength, or my athletics.
Okay. Should have asked this in the beginning, sorry.
Great. Fantastic.
Okay, so yours is 12, Cyrus, yours is
15.
15. Drea, what's yours?
I don't think they're with us.
Dre's not with us.
I'm just,
We're with them.
well, I'm asking because it's a thing.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
not
okay.
just for, it's
12.
12. Wow, that's a 12. Okay. 16 for Sphere.
9. Let's see, hang on. I got a +9, so my purse
Or
Plus
your-
9.
Should be your wisdom plus your.
is wisdom?
So it's your wisdom plus.
What's the base? I forget.
Is it 10?
10?
10 plus your wisdom
Oh,
modifier.
that's what it was. I was like, what's the other? Yeah, so it's 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Is that the same thing as perception?
No, it's your passive.
Passive, so I am 12.
Okay.
Oh, 12. Okay.
By the way, Susan's like, I'm just borrowing this for a sec. I'll fix it.
So you take the door, and what happens? So there are 2 hinges, and the hinges stay in place, but the door is so old and the wood is so rotting that the hinges pop off the wood, and so and pull a little bit of the wood with them. So now you've got like jagged edges where the hinges were. And the 2 girls look at you and like, what? And then you hear some footsteps from above, and there's another teenage boy, another little girl, a little boy, a smaller boy, that come running down and like stick their heads out, like looking.
Are they gonna
And
fight
then
now?
see the
Don't
guy
worry,
that
I'm
you
just borrowing this. I'll fix it later.
and the
He'll
guy
fix it, we
that
promise.
was with you turns to you and says, "Why?"
They didn't want to be locked in on accident, so.
So you took the door.
We'll fix it.
He's just.
We'll fix it.
He's just.
Okay, but
I mean, there's nothing really to take, so sure, you can have the door if you want.
The most valuable thing in the world.
why don't you just
You're
show
holding
us to
Around.
your sister who's sick? Why don't we
You-
just go and help her?
Okay, you take the door and you like put it sideways and like walk through with the door. Try and like bump it a little bit boomf, on the way in. And he says to Cyrus, yes, this way. She's just upstairs. And so the two boys kind of like back up as you guys like walk up the stairs, and we're as you guys pass
Any
them.
thoughts about finding
They
us?
just look at you, again expressionless, and
their
their
your family.
their dark eyes are very just deep. Every time you look at them, it's so deep, as if like a pit. If you're looking into a
Like an
pit and you can't
abyss.
see the bottom,
Yeah.
and it's a little off-putting, but there's no like, I don't know, intent to do any. You just can't read them very well. So okay, we're gonna pretend we're upstairs now. Pretend this is a big room, and there's a bed. Anyway, or yes, there's a bed. Anyway, and oh no, I
Fell.
Foretelling.
okay, what I'm figuring out.
I'm not saying. Look, it's a.
What I'm
It's a
figuring
beholder
out
upstairs.
is that
Oh
if
my
I
gosh.
change the song, I have to loop the new song, or the loop stays on the old song, and not the new one.
Oh.
Anyway, so
Oh no.
So it's
we just randomly get
it's 10 plus your
your wisdom modifier.
wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus, right?
I think
Oh,
if,
is it plus your
if you choose it, right? No, not for passive. Okay.
No,
I think
because-
passive is basically just your 10 plus whatever your modifier is for that thing. So if it's a
Yeah.
perception, you just look at what your perception modifier is and add that to 10.
Oh, my perception modifier is nice. It'd be 19.
19?
I
Wow.
I know it's been a while since I played a character, but
I have a plus 9 on perception, so.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's nice. This is nice.
hold please. Okay.
Are you proficient with perception?
I would assume so. On that high.
Wait.
It's hard to tell sometimes with this character, with the character sheet I'm using.
Oh yeah.
So
Because it's what is that program? 5th edition character.
oh.
That's what I'm using.
Gotcha.
So if you are proficient
How do you know?
in skill, in perception,
Yeah.
Just add your
It does.
proficiency bonus.
Yes. But so it is 10 plus your character's wisdom modifier. But if your character is proficient.
How do you tell that though?
Oh.
If you're proficient, you add your proficiency
Oh,
bonus.
true. Then you. Oh. Now that is it marked on your sheet, saying you're proficient with it.
With a plus 9, I would
AC,
assume so.
Strength, dexterity, wisdom.
Because the modifier, I think.
What?
you
is
probably
max
have
plus
passive
5.
wisdom
Oh, here we
on
go.
there somewhere.
Oh yeah. Perception plus 9. Oh.
Wow.
Okay, so you're 19.
Okay.
All right.
Well, just.
Yeah. Okay then. Sweet.
Holy crap! Okay.
Nothing gets by you.
Oh. Nope. Okay.
Sorry.
Ooh. Cool. So you.
And elves get extra perception.
That makes sense.
Oh,
that's
right.
So I'm like, whoop, 9 is a lot for level 4. Okay, so.
I mean, that's good though. We might need it.
Yeah.
So, as you go upstairs, there are in the so there's a first things first. You go in, and there's other like crates and stuff kind of along the walls of this large-ish room. Could have been like an office. or something like that. There's one larger window that again has bars on it. And there's no door going into this room. It was just an open, space. A little bit larger, actually, than a normal door, so you don't know quite what was in here. But there is a bed on the closest side to you with a young girl on it, and she's laying down on the bed holding her stomach as if in pain. And there's like a little bit older girl, like a teenage girl, and a young boy next to the bed with her, and they've got like water and some food in a bowl. It seems like mush, and it seems like they're trying to help her. But we will pause there. Are you guys doing anything?
I'm following the
Dressmaker.
Yeah, the
And
seamstress.
I'm following them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
To the wherever we're going.
Wherever we're going.
Yeah.
To have a dressmate, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I hope so.
They're
Like
addicted.
she's
Okay.
leading us into a trap.
I know. Watch, we'll end up being in more danger than them.
So the dressmaker, she's a very nice young lady. She
What's her name? I'm gonna ask her name first of all.
Just what's your name?
Oh yes, my name's Jenna.
Oh, one more time.
Jenna.
Jenna.
So nice to
Okay.
meet you.
Yeah, my name is Jenna.
Jenna.
And she kind of takes you through the streets as she is like asking you questions about what you want for your dress. So what are you thinking? I've been a dressmaker for a long time, ever since I was a little girl. I watched my mom make dresses. She was the apprentice to the, royal dressmaker, and she taught me all these things, and I've been doing dresses for a long time, from summer dresses to wedding gowns to party dresses. Like,
What do you think?
What are you thinking? Are you thinking ball gown, A-line?
I'm going to try and use my knowledge of what I've seen in my circles and what I've seen as wedding attire, throwing in a little bit with the dress we just looked at, some elements of that, maybe talk about the special, like how I liked the special fabric of, what was her name? The
Baroness's wife? Or
Baroness's wife, yeah.
The Baroness.
Yeah.
She says, oh, what?
Lots of beadwork.
Yes.
Yeah,
There are
beadwork.
lots of stones, lots of embroidery, like lots of overlay of, different fabrics and whatnot. And it was definitely a poofy, like, ball gown type.
Maybe I'll ask for something a little slimmer, but the same kind of fabric.
Okay.
Maybe not quite as...
Yes. Yes. The fabric is the hardest part.
Maybe more A-line.
More A-line. Oh, I can do A-line. But she keeps coming back to the fabric, being a little stumped by it. She's like, yes.
And she said it was
Yes.
a special fabric, not quite. Can we find out what it was made of? Do you think
Yes.
it would have been recorded by the dressmaker at the time?
I wish.
Now, is it the same shop you work for? Is that dressmaker, or was that a whole different?
So the dress that was made for the Baroness was by the previous dressmaker who had been doing it for years, but he said he had come across a special fabric
Right.
that he didn't tell anybody where he got it from, but we can tell it is magical.
Do you think he might have written it down anywhere? Did he have any records or journals he kept?
It was a close-held secret because
Does it have to
everybody
be
wanted
that
it.
same fabric?
Probably not, actually.
Well, can we get a close approximation, maybe? You're as close as you can get, but...
like, what is the finest fabric that's available in this entire?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would probably have that, but
That should...
it doesn't come cheap.
That's okay. I have money.
How much money?
A lot.
Well, also...
Enough?
Also,
Enough.
this is being...
Okay.
Isn't it... Oh. Is this being funded partially by the people who want the sun back?
You have not
Oh
been
no!
told such
I
things.
just want to get it done.
How about we'll get them to reimburse us?
Okay, that would be awesome.
And I'll pitch into. I don't know. Oh, did I write that down?
And she says, I will try my best.
Okay.
But I do not have fabric that cleans itself and never dulls, never yellows, never
You know,
breaks.
that's okay.
You have fabric that does that?
No.
No,
That's the fabric of the
You know, that's
Baroness's
Gotcha.
dress.
I'm not
I
too
don't have
concerned about the
I don't.
of that.
Yeah, I don't care.
We'll see how long this
Okay.
dress lasts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's start with the basics. And she turns a corner. And you see there's this, there are lots of, it's a strip of a lot of shops. There's like hats, shoes, different wares, and this part of town is very clean. So the streets are clean. There's like little plants like on the outside of, where people have like windows and, you can see the pretty dresses and, frocks and whatnot in the windows. Which is kind of weird because a lot of places don't have glass, like, on the front of shop windows. So this is a nice place, there's like cobblestone streets, and these are like a lighter cobblestone, like a light gray. And there's lanterns and anyway, it's a really nice part of town. So there's a shop that says Jenna's Bridal Emporium. In nice gold letters. And she opens the door to her shop, and a little bell, ding, 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 ding. And you go in, and there are fabrics everywhere. What did I?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting this is part of a module, and you're not.
Winging it?
Yeah, I'm like.
She's not inventing it.
I'm like,
as
this
we go.
isn't new. This is actually part of something. It's probably part.
Yeah, probably.
Is this new? No, I don't think so. Oh, sorry. Okay, moving on to this music. Sorry.
Roll initiative.
Oh, let's just spell things correctly.
The fabric is actually rugs of smothering.
Oof.
Ooh, that'd be clever.
And the store itself is a mimic.
So she comes in, and there's an older lady and a young girl who are like, there's big tables with rolls and rolls of like fabric that you can throw out and cut and whatnot. There's mannequins in the corner, and a lot of dresses on display, from like little sundresses for girls to like, there's this one blue dress that has a long train, kind of where the counter is where you would buy the clothes.
Okay.
And there's other like accessories and whatnot, and she beckons you to come back to the to a room in the back, and she says, "Come this way." And the two in the shop kind of look at you for a second, and then go back to their work. They don't really seem to take interest, and you can tell they kind of sense that you're not from here. Anyway, so you go to the back, and there is this room that has cushions, many chairs, cushions, and a couple cabinets for clothes and whatnot, and there's some mannequins, also again in the corner, and you see everywhere there's like spots with like pin cushions, pins and needles, and just like things everywhere. But back here it's a little bit more clean. And she says, "Okay, let's get started." And so she pulls out measuring tape, whatever, and she takes measurements of everything. So
I'm guessing the dress, my current dress, needs to come off.
No, sweetie, I'll take that into account.
All right.
I've been doing this long enough.
Good luck.
I mean, maybe take off your coat.
Oh, okay.
And your backpack. Whatever. You take off all those things.
Yeah.
Just leave the pack on.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But so you notice that when she does do a measurement, she like pulls it extra tight, to like accommodate for like your extra clothing and whatnot. But she's very fast. And so the little girl comes in with like a notebook and like a pencil, and then she kind of sits in the corner, watching her work, as if she's trying to like learn and whatnot and pick it up. And then she asks you, "All right, so you want more of an A line? So you're thinking long train, short train?"
Medium.
Yeah, I was thinking a mid-train, not too long.
Mid-train?
Mid-train.
Okay.
The layered bells.
Bell sleeves.
Yeah, layered bell sleeves with
Oh, beautiful.
up to the wrist, and then have the bell, and then off the shoulder, but with a thick, not collar, I don't know what it's called. Janica, would probably know. I don't
The
know.
thing.
The like off shoulder, but the straight across.
Oh,
thick,
like
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Yes, that.
Where it's not just like the seam, it's like you've got it not folded over, but
It's
like
not collar, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
But it's pretty straight across.
Oh,
and,
okay,
like, but
okay,
it comes
okay.
to like here.
Oh, okay. I'm loving this vision. Okay.
I don't know
And then
what's
she
called.
like takes
Okay.
she flips the book and she's
I'm
like,
glad you know what I'm talking about.
That's good.
she kind of makes a quick sketch of kind of what you're envisioning. She does it really kind of tight around here area, and does like a deep V neck and everything, and then turns to you. Is that what you're thinking? Oh, sorry, no, you've got the thing. Well, she
Probably-
does this,
or-
but then she like
Probably
leaves
sharper
out.
lines would be good. What?
Oh,
What if we
yeah.
did high collar?
Oh,
Is
we're
Strahd more traditional?
Is he conservative? I don't know.
Well, this one has like the collar, and then it's missing a piece right in the center. So
I'm thinking maybe a high collar with
maybe
the
we'll-
lace, you know,
like Victorian.
with the bell sleeves, and
It's
then
easier to hide a bomb if we come down.
what's that?
It's easier to hide a bomb if there's more material.
because it is really tight around here and around the bodice area, and yes, there is a section missing. So and it's tighter sleeves till you get to
Maybe
the belt.
loosen it just around the thighs. It can be tied around the hips. Maybe just loosen it around the thighs a little bit.
Oh,
I think
okay,
additionally
okay.
should flare out at the bottom.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I mean,
bottom
you have
flare.
a beautiful figure. Why would you want to cover that up?
Let's do a flare at the bottom.
Okay, all right. And so
And
she
then,
like takes another page and like redraws
I don't
it.
know. We could still do that low collar if you think that looks better.
I'm trying to think. You know what we could do? Have the low collar, but have like a sheer mesh come
With the
high.
lace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So she like redraws. Do you still want the cleavage?
Let's X-nay that and have it a solid. But I'm thinking.
No fun.
I know. But I do think we could do sharp lines
Yes.
in the fabric. I like the idea of sharp
Sharp
angled
angled
lines.
lines.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
That's nice.
And then
What do you
she
think about a hoodie?
What?
Just a white hoodie.
What?
Oh, like, is anyone
An
mentioning
oversized
this?
hoodie.
Oversized hoodie,
Yeah, yeah,
oversized sweatpants.
Yes. Go for it.
Yeah, just get some
Yeah, the
pajamas.
90s,
you know?
like
Yeah.
pants. Okay. So she like redraws and she's like, okay, I don't want this to be plain. Here we go. And then she shows it to you again, and she is like,
Yeah.
it's like tight here, and whatnot, and then it does flare out right at the start of the hips.
Okay.
And then she's got some shoulders happening where she's like, poof, and then so like kind of
I'm thinking
yes, more
tighter
like
shoulders.
half bell like
You what?
shoulders.
What do you think about tighter shoulders?
But and
Yeah.
then she does show, so she's having fabric start crisscrossing on the front, just starting from the shoulder down, and then yes, you do have this this thick band whatever on the top. I don't know what it's called either.
Yeah.
And then but then you also wanted lace up to
I'm thinking
here.
like either lace
So-
or but a really fine lace, like almost mesh
Oh,
with
okay,
a little
okay,
bit of
okay.
a pattern, not like the
Uh-huh.
chunky lace going high
Okay,
collar.
okay.
Also, I want that same mesh slash lace to be the underarm, the tighter
Oh,
portion of the sleeve
okay.
under the bell sleeve. If that makes sense.
Oh, so like the sleeve continues with the mesh, but then the bell is the actual like
Yeah.
fabric. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
So like it's fabric, but underneath, if that makes sense, is the mesh slash lace.
Okay, so she turns it around and she's like, great. And she's got the mesh and everything. She does have the little poink on the shoulders, and then she's like, but. And then she's drawn the back, and it's like an open back. She's like, but you gotta show some
Yeah, open
skin.
Open
Like,
back. Yeah.
if you're covering everything else, you at least have to have
What do you
that.
think? Do you think open back, or do you think put the mesh on the back too?
Open back.
Open back. Okay. Can we, with the shoulders, can we make it sharper to kind of
Sharp.
go with the lines?
Oh, I love that.
Not too big though. Just kind of.
If you could imagine
Okay.
one of them having a garlic bomb, and the other one having a holy water bomb.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
shape we're going.
Yeah.
for.
Alright,
That's where they're going.
People with your sleeves.
Okay.
Okay.
So she like makes some more like changes and whatnot, and so what she turns to you at the end is like a very interesting
I wanna-
angular dress.
can't
I know.
draw that
Maybe I'll
fast.
like sketch
I'm like,
it.
I want to draw, but I can't do
where
that quick.
where there's angles. It's almost like you've got the hourglass shape because you've got the pointy like, pink, and then everything's coming into the waist. And then
flaring
it's
back out.
A line again.
Yeah.
So it's a very hourglass like type dress. but then it's got the crossing of like the fabric and whatnot here and here, and then this interesting like swoop of the collar.
Because it could even
with
be
the
we have
mesh.
like
And
two
then-
layers coming down, but then have like a center panel underneath.
Would it be possible
Yeah.
in the back to have a silver, like scroll
Ooh.
metal that would like
Oh, like embroidery almost, like silver embroidery.
right, but actually made out of silver.
Oh, actual silver.
Oh, like
Just
cover
kind
the
of
back.
like, well, not covering. I just want like little swirls and scrolls.
Oh, the embroidery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be,
Oh,
but
okay,
Have
okay.
it be metallic
Actual silver.
Then
Oh, okay. And you asked this. She says, "What theme are you going for?"
I don't know. What do you think?
I think that worked. Maybe though, instead of swirly
If we're not
swirls,
if we're not getting the magical material, I'm just trying to
yes,
do a little bit more wow factor.
I like that. I think though, instead of swirlies, we could do something that goes with the sharp lines.
Okay.
But I like the silver.
What we could
embroidery.
do, I mean,
Sure, the
and
swirls are more
she.
gentle.
But I do like that though. I think we could make the silver work.
True. What we could do, and she, so the back now, she's like, what we could do is she takes the fabric from one of the back shoulders to the other hip, and then the other hip, and does like a crossover, and she's like, well, we could embroider these instead of like making fine lines.
Okay.
We could just have it with the fabric just going down across the body. I'll have to draw this for you guys. Anyway, what I'm envisioning in my mind.
Yeah.
Well, we could do that. We'll give you just some more fabric in the back, and you show less. But we could maybe do it. It'll be more like the lower back that will be open, if that's all right. Don't sweat much.
I don't sweat there.
Great. Okay. I think we could do it.
I'm a face sweater.
Oh, all right.
Actually,
good
I'm
to
not.
know.
Actually, I don't know if she is. That's me.
Oh, I forgot to do it again. Oh, sorry, guys.
Takes out her
Not enough skin.
Luke, the new song, not the old song. Anyway, okay. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Or never mind. I will play with that.
Okay.
Yes, I'll play with that. Anyway, okay. So are you wanting, so in the Baroness's dress, there's beads, there's, diamonds almost, or, well, what they
Do you
use
want to
was
go more with
glass.
like a silvery type of look, like you were thinking?
Silver theme?
Silver and diamonds, probably.
Okay.
Oh, okay, all right, I'm liking this. I'm thinking here and here, and probably some, like, glass crystals or diamonds on the sheer,
We don't see
maybe,
that.
at least on the
I have
neckline.
2,000 gold.
Yeah, we probably should figure out how much it's going to be.
How much would something like this cost?
Yeah. How?
Well, I mean, we're putting silver in the dress now.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be the whole
Now,
dress.
you could opt for
Plus,
diamonds.
we have some forks you can have.
If I had access to my father, it would be
silver.
no problem. But I
Yeah.
don't.
So, now you do have an option. You could go the diamonds route, like the kings and queens of the land, kind of thing. Or you could do glass instead, if you're looking for a more budget-friendly option. And we could do real silver, or we could do plated
Can
silver.
we take out a loan?
You're not there. Yeah.
Can we pay this in payments?
What if we did a few well-placed real diamonds, but didn't go hog wild with the diamonds?
What if we just put a cap on the spending?
Yeah, we could do that.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh, that's true. She could just tell us when we hit the cap.
How much was the Baroness's dress? Do you remember?
Oh, well. That one was almost. Well, let's just say they still owe us.
More than 10,000 gold?
They still owe us.
Well,
What's your cap? What's our cap? I can
well,
help.
I only have 2,000 on me.
Okay, I actually have a note that I was supposed to talk to you about how much you think I would have coming away from home.
Oh, true.
Being relative?
Well, I mean, they kind of kicked you out a little bit, didn't they?
They're more like, please go on your study abroad.
Yeah. So.
Probably not 2,000.
I'd probably say about 1,000.
1,000. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say about 1,000. Well,
Okay. Also,
if you're thinking,
Are you okay with that? Because I just assumed that Dre's father would be like, "Oh, you're going out into the woods here."
oh yeah, no, that's fine.
you're going out in the country
you're
here.
good,
Have money just in case.
So, if you want real diamonds and silver, it'll probably be about 5,000. But if you're wanting glass, that cuts down the cost. Oh,
Okay, maybe
that's
we'll-
only let's say 2,500. If you were to but if you were to take out the real silver, it would probably be more like 1,000.
So plated though means it would still be silver just on top of, right?
Mhm,
Not
right.
Yeah, you can probably get away with plated.
I agree.
And also, should we do glass?
Yeah, how much silver are we talking?
I don't
Just
think it needs to be
smatterings.
a lot. Yeah, just like maybe like outlining the open spaces of the dress, and maybe like the
Yeah, just wherever there's openings, just
outline them. In,
Okay.
kind of outlining them.
Okay. Probably not enough silver to make it stiff like jewelry.
No.
No.
More for coloring, I think. Right?
So more like silver threading.
Yeah.
Silver threading, right?
Yeah.
This is a new one for me. But I like it. Okay. Yes. I could do.
Draw it into thread.
So you do want the lining, or do you want me to make like
Delicate.
silver pearls to add?
About like wire.
Like silver, not buttons,
Draw
but
wire down.
Oh.
silver plated, like, because then I wouldn't have to figure out
How to-
the,
Right.
you know.
You could just sew
how to
each
get
pearl in
it.
place.
Yeah, we can just
Okay.
put them occasionally. I don't know if you want them in certain places or just tiny ones scattered throughout.
Do we want maybe again just line the lining, but just with pearls or pearls?
Maybe like little, and she goes into there's like a drawer or like a chest, and where she's kind of opening, and there's buttons and like thimbles and whatever, and she takes out like a very very small, like you make like those bracelets as a kid, and you've got like the really really tiny like round
the beads.
that you just like lose around because they're tiny.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I do have these, and
Oh,
I
that
could
could
just dip them in silver.
Yeah. Or like plates.
Or yeah,
Yeah.
that's how you plate it, is you dip it.
Yeah.
So yes.
That's fine. I think that would look great.
Yeah. Okay. And you want this just on the edge?
Yeah, just on the edges of where there's openings on. Yeah, like the sleeve openings, and then the back and the top, and maybe the hem.
Okay. I'll have to get.
And maybe
like,
kind of
the-
scattered throughout the mesh.
Oh yeah, throughout the mesh that would look really good.
Oh.
Kind of
Okay.
spats.
On the
Right.
thicker areas where the mesh is, got more of a solid.
Right. Do you care about the color, or do you mind if I do a mix of dark and or maybe a gradient?
Ooh, gradient.
That would be interesting.
I think that would look good.
All right.
We could mix the silver and glass.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Like silver and glass
Sparkly.
beads.
Sure. Ooh, we could make this really good.
What if we did just the glass and silver mixed on the mesh portions,
Right.
and then just had the silver lining the openings?
Out the open areas. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, all right. I'm loving where this is going. Okay, this will be a little bit of a challenge, but I think we can do it. I'll have to get with the smith over here and see if we can do some welding, some dipping of the silver. All right. Well, yes. So plated. Express order. Only 2 weeks. Is 1,500 enough? Or too much? Sorry, is that too much?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right.
I'm gonna help pitch in though. I
We
will
can
do
do
I will do.
Oh, and the
We did
oh,
750
of course we have to do the fabric.
Well,
And so
I
she
got more than you. So
opens-
Oh no, that's okay. We'll probably earn
I'll
some.
go 1,000.
she opens
and
one of the cupboards, and it's got reams and reams of white fabric. And there's a couple other ones that like she opens. She's like, oh no, and they're like colorful ones. So she opens the one that's like white on the top, and then she's got some black colors on the bottom, like gray and black.
Okay.
And she's like, what are you thinking?
Oh,
Ivory? Eggshell? Or snow? What? Like, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking.
What goes with your shade?
Well,
and she like takes one and she's
actually-
like, trying to match your skin.
I don't know. We are not the same.
Yeah. Do you have any
Well-
favorites?
Do we remember what color she was?
Janica?
No.
Oh, Irina. Right.
No,
sorry.
Elena?
Vasilka.
Vasilka. Yeah.
Vasilka. She was pale, right?
Very pale. Very
So we don't want to go Snow White.
Yeah, that would just wash her
Wash
out.
her out.
So maybe more like do you think ivory? Or
I like that we
No.
are considering.
And she's like, well, you will have silver on it. And so she like
We need to know her
puts
under
silver.
Well, we have to make it believable.
So
Is it pink? Is it
Okay,
preference.
probably something. Oh, ivory might be too dark. Maybe is maybe eggshell lighter than ivory? I can't remember.
Yeah, she's kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
So she takes
Do you
out.
think that'd be better?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that because that would look better with the silver than I think the ivory would.
Yeah. So she takes out 3 of them. She kinda holds them up.
toned. Would it be cooler toned eggshell?
Yeah, she's got like a cooler tone, warmer tone.
Let's do a
mid-tone.
cooler tone eggshell.
And she says,
So
well,
that's kind of what the top looks like, right?
Kind of, if you just add like a straight across. It's almost like back when I'm trying to remember what time period it was.
The 80s?
Like early 20th century Russian, kind of.
yeah, where they think like Anastasia. Like,
Sort of, yeah. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's kind of.
yeah.
I was thinking.
Okay. So she holds her up and she's like, well, you know what? I think I recommend this one. This one's called Bone White.
Man, we almost have to go with that one.
I agree.
Okay, let's do it.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, wonderful. That is really all I need for now.
Okay.
And so I'll get all this together and we'll talk, because you're friends of the Baroness, you can pay at the end. I will do this for free right now.
Okay.
And you can pay in full at the end. But if you don't, I will find you.
Oh, okay.
And the Baroness will not be happy.
Right. Of course.
So, wonderful. Now, let's cut to, sorry.
Sick children in a warehouse.
Children in a warehouse. Yeah.
shopping for clothes, lady?
Designing a dress.
Hey, but it's gonna look good.
You're welcome, by the way.
Oh, okay, wait. I've learned I have to put it on
She's all
repeat.
mad at first, and now she's like, I love this.
I know. Janica's like slowly warming up to the.
You get a
Just slowly
dress.
warming up to the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get to be in a broken warehouse.
Except
Okay.
it's gonna be blown up. Maybe, unless we change plans.
Now we're going from that to back to
This.
Smelly warehouse.
Okay, so yes, and Cyrus, you do when you do get up here, you do smell, these were the people that you were smelling also in the building,
Ah,
and
the sweet BL.
Super sweet.
yeah, well, it seems to be the girl. It seems to be the girl, in the bed, and she has kind of been sweating a little bit. Yeah, and it does have more of a sweet scent. But she's on the bed kind of groaning.
Can I see if there's any other sick people around? Or is it just her?
Just her. It's
Just
like
her?
an empty room. There's really, so in this room, there's fabric that's just around. There's a broken bed in the corner. This seems to be the only bed in here. There are more rooms that you haven't checked out. But there's just fabric and stuff, maybe where somebody, and there's some pillows, maybe where people would sleep on the floor, kind of just around, and other crates and whatnot, but those three are the only ones in here.
And walking through that first room, I didn't see any other sick, or we didn't see any other sick people, right? Okay. Okay.
Actually not a lot.
Okay.
So you guys all walk in, and the teenage boy that brought you in, comes in as well, and then the two boys that you pass on the hallway kind of stand in the doorway, and you hear footsteps the other girls from downstairs are coming up too, and the teenager, the guy, he walks over to the bed and kind of crouches down next to her, and rubs her hand, and he turns to you and he says, "So, can you do anything?
Well,
We
let's
think
see what I
she's
can do.
eaten something."
Can I see if it is she ate something poisonous, or if there is something else, like what the symptoms are, like what exactly, if it's like a disease or if it's like poison.
Yeah.
Or,
I'll have you make a medicine check.
Food poisoning.
Susan starts drumming on his door,
bad. You said medicine?
Yeah.
Okay.
and he sings an inspiring song for Cyrus.
Nice.
That's a 23.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Woo.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll take the
Still-
inspiration though.
He still has it.
I will take it.
Yeah, because it'll last for today, so
Okay.
you can't use it.
It's a d6, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you. So Susan comes in with the door that may or may not have been banging up the stairs. Boom, 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 boom.
You start drumming a beat on the door.
Yeah, and you come and you like sit down, cross-legged. Anyway, on this wooden door. Yes, and it is fairly inspiring.
Cool. I will take it.
In contrast to this, like,
I mean, how can it not be?
decrepit building.
He's drumming on a door. He carried it all the way.
I know.
Yeah. You can turn anything into an instrument.
Yeah.
That's talent right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so anyway, so you kind of like come and the bed is lower, so you're like crouched down, and you look, you like touch her forehead, she's a bit clammy. You are trying to like smell her breath, like trying to check out maybe what happened, and it looks like she did ingest something, so it's probably like food poisoning or something that her body's trying to like get it out, maybe, which is why she's like sweating profusely.
Okay.
And yes, so it is something that she ate,
Okay.
and that her body, or ingested, that her body is trying to get out.
All right. Then I will go ahead and cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
And that cures the poisoned condition.
Oh, okay. So you, do you have to touch her? I forget.
Yeah, it's touch.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And while Cyrus is working on her, there's the little girl comes over and sits, or Saphira, you're also in the room. Mm-hmm. She kind of comes over and stands by you, and she asks, she's a bit shorter and has like kind of blondish, raggedy hair, and she, without looking at you, she just stands next to you and she asks, have you ever lost something that you really loved?
Let's see.
My sanity?
Let me think about that. I'll say that I've had to leave people I love to grow up and make my way in the world. And I'll leave it at that.
I'm going to say that one more time. I don't catch a word.
Oh, it's fine. Just that
One word.
I've had to leave people that I love so that I could make my way in the world and grow up as an adult.
And then she takes a second, thinks about it. And then she asks you, well, what would you do, or how far would you go to get back to them? Get them back?
Are you asking because you lost something that you love?
You can say that.
She was mine.
What have you lost that you love?
I hope we don't lose her. And she, emotions. But someone I cared about very much. And Drea, you see that
What?
in a really fast motion, she takes out something sharp and is going.
Wait, are we?
Drea's not.
Oh, you're not. Now, so Saphira, you also have enough passive.
Yes.
So you notice that she's next to you, but you see something glint as she like takes out something, and it starts coming towards you really quickly. And she's going for like your lower abdomen. So
Rude.
Very rude.
roll for initiative.
Oh my.
Oh, shoot. And we're getting dresses.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this fabric will look good. Let's put. Yeah. Meanwhile, they're like having to fight for their lives. It's fine.
That's a 6.
That's a 6. Okay.
That was almost a natural 20.
Oh no, that's the worst.
Well, I don't think I see this anyway.
15.
Oh, that's true.
6.
Yeah, for me and Cyrus, it might be surprise round.
Yeah. Because I'm over here trying to
Oh,
feel
see,
their
for me.
friend, and they're trying to kill mine.
Yeah.
Rude.
Okay, Saphira, what did you roll?
16.
16.
Oh, good.
Cool. Okay. Oh no, it's just the 3 of you. Yay!
Now, okay, is this round happening before I cast the spell?
Yes, I'll say.
So I haven't cast the spell yet.
Because you were checking around.
Cool.
Like
Good to know.
seeing, while this was happening,
That's
you were
great.
inspecting.
Okay. Cool.
So, yes.
Wow.
What did I roll? Cool. Okay, awesome. Saphira, I'll give it to you. So, since you were able to see what was happening, you were the only one to see what was happening. I'll give you your action, your turn first. Okay. Yes. So, as there's something shiny that's coming towards you.
I will. We're in kind of close quarters.
Oh my goodness, where are we? Yes. Oh, where to put this out? Oh, and let me put.
You need a few more people on.
I do need a few more people. So there's the teenage boy here. I need.
Big teenage boy.
Hey, he had a fast growth spurt.
That's
okay?
true.
And then the
Wow.
little girl
Yeah,
next
late
to
teenage.
Yeah.
you.
Okay, I will try to take my dagger.
Actually, I lied. The teenage girl that was. That was yes. Shoot.
No.
Yes. I
That
don't
count.
remember. Okay. But I do need to. Yeah, because there were the 2 in the room, this teenage boy that you followed, the 2 on the stairs, and the 2 downstairs.
Let them flank us.
That's what they're gonna be right now.
Okay. I will take my dagger to try to deflect hers, pick it out of her hand.
Okay.
Awesome. And that's a 20 to hit.
Ooh. Okay. Yes. So you're trying specifically to take it out of her hand.
Yeah, I'm using my dagger to deflect it and send it away from
Okay.
her.
Okay.
There's a disarm.
Cool. There is, and I'm like, hold on. I forgot if it was a fighter thing.
There is a fighter
she's not very
version
good.
which I have,
Right.
but there's
Should we-
a lesser version.
Because we were going to do it.
I think you
Go see what our friends are.
forfeit being able to
Yeah.
harm them.
How are we gonna find them?
If you do so with a weapon,
we
you
should
knock
ask
it
for the
close to
souls ones. Where
the
the
So
keep the
if
souls
there,
ones,
if it
because they
doesn't
kind of
do that, then maybe
keep them
I
away.
can just
Oh, I think you can totally do it.
slice it.
Yeah,
so that
let's
she drops it or
see.
something.
I just
Oh,
want this
no,
guy
no.
to be.
I think you can do it. It's just
Yeah.
you could decide to just not do any damage. Like
Oh.
you roll an attack roll, see
This
if
is
you can,
happening
knock it out of their hands, kind
Or
of
this
thing.
is
But it
after
wouldn't be like
we've gotten everything settled.
I don't know.
You wouldn't be able to roll
They
damage.
might be happening all at the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
time.
Yeah, I'll ask.
so. Oh,
That's what I did was just
where
totally
was it?
gaming.
I
So.
saw it.
That's okay.
It was the attacker makes an attack roll contested by the target's
But I'm worried
strength.
about his TPK.
But you rolled a
20.
A 20?
It's a dirty 20, but
Pretty 20. Okay. Let's see what she rolls.
3, 4,
Three, 4, 5.
6, and the ones downstairs.
Yeah, no.
Like
Okay.
it's
So as you see it coming,
like 2 to
you
1.
take your dagger and like protect yourself.
Let's see if it's the same time. or if it's
And you notice that she was holding a thick needle that you hit, and then it goes bing, 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 on the ground. And she looks at you and then as if you just thwarted her idea. Okay, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'm just gonna look her in the eyes and be like, what are you doing? You're trying to help
Can
me.
I help?
Yeah, can I help you? Excuse me, ma'am. Little lady. I'm more sophisticated than that.
Is this happening at the same time as the dress, or is it after?
Well, kind of about the same time.
Dang it. Okay.
Because
Alright.
maybe a little bit.
Because you
it's
basically
happening
just
at the
went.
same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
We
while
went
you
to the
guys
warehouse,
are
you went to the
geeking up,
best place.
yeah, they're getting.
Oh, look, silver inlays.
Silver
Your friends are getting.
Wow.
Meanwhile, we were almost getting stabbed in the back.
Wow. Okay, Janica's voice.
But
is
we
down.
knew it was sketchy.
Yeah, we did.
I know it's sketchy.
I mean,
We did say careful.
we could wrap up the dress thing and go.
I will like shout out because I'm assuming they don't know what's happening.
Oh, these guys?
No, these
No,
two.
those
Us
two.
two.
Oh yeah, no.
So
Not really.
like I'll shout out and be like, hey.
We don't have
So that they hear, and then I'll like look her in the eyes and
Those came in handy.
like,
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Okay.
I'm here to save your friend.
Um. Yeah.
Take them all out.
Let's see. Susan, you're up. So as you're drumming away, suddenly you hear Sophia. Hey! Or would you? Hey!
Yeah, it's just hey.
We're trying to help you.
What is your deal?
Susan's like, oh. And does he see if anybody else is hostile? Or just this one?
They don't seem hostile in the moment, but you could like earnestly like look if you wanted.
He'll
But you
just
do see her
pick up his door
poised to like
and use
hit
it as a shield and shove his way in between these.
Oh my gosh!
Oh!
Wait, where?
Yeah.
In between.
The little girl is.
Oh! I thought you were gonna like block the door kind of thing. Oh,
we
okay,
went
okay,
right
okay.
between them.
So you
Yeah, I
so
thought
you
you were
see
gonna
the
hit her
little
in the head
girl
with the
like going to go after
Going
Sophia.
all three students.
And Sophia like turning around anyway with her dagger out. So you run up with the door like boom. Which side of the door are you on? The door with
Are you
like,
on severe? Probably.
or you're not like with the door. It's long. So are you like
I'm holding it up like a shield.
in
oh
front.
So on
okay
either side
on the
of the door.
side
Yeah.
on the
And then-
side with like
Sophia.
Sophia next to
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
or with the girl next to you.
And can I use
Severe.
my
Severe, okay.
action to
I'm gonna have a door.
kind of ready a response? To, like if she tries to get around
Can I
the
have a
door,
pretzel?
try to box her out.
Okay.
Yes. Here's a pretzel.
Sweet. Here's the door.
Oh my gosh.
Door! Yay!
Perfect.
That actually is pretty great.
That's
Okay.
a good door.
That's a good door. Okay, so did you shove anyone out of the way or just
I think
just
you're
kind
readying
of
an action.
scooched in between
Okay.
her and her. And
Okay.
then my action will be to like move with her if she tries to get around the door.
The girl?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. You want to do anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Sweet. So you come and poof, and you hear the girl. You took her from us.
Huh?
And she let's see.
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry about there, but I know what she's talking about.
I have my dice. I have my dice.
I think you.
Okay,
I think Severe knows.
So she is gonna try and get around you, but you're like, can you do a dexterity?
Yeah, should we do like an opposed dexterity or
Yeah,
something?
to see, it's gonna be the. See if she can get around.
Oh.
All
sorry, I'm not there, but I know what they're talking about, and I get why now they're mad.
We didn't do anything. It was her fault.
14.
Okay. So as she's like,
will follow us forever.
boom, boom, and she's like trying to get around you. You successfully like block her, and she in her little girl self. But then
Don't
you
channel
hear,
my daughter.
Just kidding. Okay,
Just
but then
kidding. She
as
was
you're holding this
Oh my
door,
gosh,
as you're holding this door, you off to the side you see two sharp daggers protrude through the door.
Gosh.
And then suddenly it gets a little heavier. And she's like now like with two daggers. And she's like mounting the door as if to climb up because she can't get around it.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so that is her turn.
Oh my
now,
word.
yes, this, okay. Okay. Cyrus. So, while you're sitting there, what's your AC?
My AC?
Yeah,
Well, I don't have my shield equipped, so it's 16.
16.
But are they attacking with magical weapons?
No. So, you feel like as you're checking on this girl and whatnot, you feel this like cold slice shink, over your arm, but like on the side of your arm, and the teenager has this long scimitar that he's like, and then he realizes it doesn't do anything, and he looks at you, and the furrowed brows again.
Seriously.
As now he's like, okay, yes, and then let's see if
That's when he
these
realized.
other two. You have.
Am I gonna have to whack these kids over the head with my mace?
What did you say? 16.
16.
I think I have to
16?
take them out.
Okay,
including the sick
okay.
one.
Just better hope they don't let bones
Yes,
out.
and the
Oh, jeez.
the two that are over here. So they each have
Turn on non-lethal damage.
Oh my gosh.
but you can have damage from like fire and like
If it's natural, I think.
fall damage.
Oh, actually, no. Actually,
Or
yeah.
like
Yeah, basically anything that's not a weapon.
okay.
Fire, fall
So
damage,
it's just not piercing, bludgeoning.
or slashing damage
Slashing.
from
Oh, okay,
non-magical
okay.
damage.
Okay.
Non-magical weapons.
Awesome. So, yes. So that these two come up, the teenage girl and the other one, and they like have these daggers that they've protrude, and they like they do actually make contact into your back, and
Are they magical daggers? Oh.
you take 3 points of poison damage.
Oh!
As you suddenly feel your body like revolts. Like there's a shudder that goes throughout your body, and it's like, ugh, and you feel a bit sick. Okay, awesome. And then let's see.
No good deed.
Let's see.
Right.
What is your Saphira? What's your AC?
13.
13. Okay. So the two, or yes. Yeah. So two of the kids come up and try and with daggers, or the other teenage boy has a long, scimitar, and he also tries to swipe at you. They both miss, but then the other little boy comes up with a dagger. And let's see.
Kids are messed up.
What is this, Hell House?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he rolled high. So as you're like trying to parry off the other two, one of the little boys comes up and like swipes at your leg with a little dagger, and you take 2 points of slashing damage and 1 point of poison damage. As you also feel a shudder through your body, and suddenly it don't feel so good. So, okay, Cyrus.
Cool.
It's your turn.
Is there a window?
Yes,
Fine.
on the far end over here. And that's the only window up here, but it does have bars.
Heal her and run.
Heal her? I'm not wasting a spell for that.
Yeah.
After this?
That's fair.
Okay,
Reminds me.
okay. Well, I'm gonna pull out my own dagger,
Okay.
and I'm going to hop around to the other side of the sick girl,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
and
dang.
I'm going to, like, pull her up,
Oh, dang.
and I'm gonna put my knife to her throat. And I'm gonna say to all of them, do you care about your friend?
Now they all look at you.
You brought me to heal her, and you attacked us.
And the teenage boy turns to you and he says, "She is one of many."
Okay.
Point taken.
Okay.
This is a turning point for Cyrus.
I'm gonna drop her, and I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere.
Okay.
I'm
Very
gonna
better than Vatican.
I can't kill her. I'm gonna cast a Flaming Sphere. Oh, I should actually pull up the stats.
Why not? You're probably gonna kill him anyway.
Why not?
If they won't back off.
You're not wrong.
So take him out now.
We'll see what the flaming spear does.
Well, you know Flaming Sphere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire. And, you know, in a decrepit wooden house.
Yeah, that's yes.
Actually,
Oh.
no, I'm not gonna do that. No, that's a bad idea.
I had planned for it. So I had planned for fire if you were going that direction.
What would Cyrus do in
Yeah,
the
what
moment?
would Cyrus do?
Heat of the moment.
Asia? Oh my lord. That's a blast from the past. I was like 12 when that song came out.
Ooh, actually, okay.
Can we get past?
I am actually
Wait.
bonus action. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Susan.
Oh. 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 Okay.
Wait.
I don't want to bring bones out. Not yet.
I mean, if you want to do it the boring way.
Alex is not here, so I have to.
Oh, if you had done fire, that's what I would have titled
Yeah.
the episode.
It has some other good songs too.
Yes,
Okay.
they
They
do.
do.
Now we're
Okay,
done.
I'm
Alex,
going to
you
cast
have
Sanctuary on Susan.
Okay. Oh yeah. So that
That's a bonus action.
yes.
And it does what?
It makes it so if anyone targets him with an attack or a spell,
Okay.
they have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Or attack someone else.
Yeah, if they succeed, then it succeeds. If it fails, then they have to target someone else.
Mm-hmm. And I forget the DC. Is it your
It's DC 15.
DC 15.
And I'm gonna drop. Is it a girl or boy that was sick?
It was a girl.
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 Okay, I'm gonna drop the girl.
She like collapses back.
Yeah. Okay, Severa, Susan, run to the window. And so my bonus action, I'm casting Sanctuary on Susan.
Mm-hmm.
Fire was the second floor.
It is the second floor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get ready to run! And I'm going to was it my action to like pick her up or do anything?
To drop her.
I would
Yeah.
consider it kind of like a grapple.
Okay, fair enough.
So yes, that was your
Okay.
action.
Well, let's see. So I was standing here, right? Or was it here?
You were standing behind her.
Okay.
So now the bed is between you and the window.
Okay. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna run here.
Okay. I'll just say technically 1 attack of opportunity against
I'm fine with that.
Okay. You're like, I'm in this.
Well, obviously not because I took damage.
Okay, so he tries to slash at you with the scimitar as you pass by, but you like, anyway.
Just like that too.
Just like
Oh,
that.
wait, sorry.
Alrighty then.
No way. The first one's canon.
And you like,
So the window's like, what, here? Is the window here?
oh yeah.
That was
That was pretty good.
Sorry. That's the noise I would make.
Well, you know, when you get startled, sometimes your voice goes
We'll
up
just
an
say the
octave or
window's
two.
there.
Yeah.
That's true.
So broke back Mexican for fantasy.
Okay.
Maybe you could.
Okay.
I definitely thought that when we started plummeting out of the sky.
Yeah,
when
one
we
of
do
those
it.
two would probably
Yeah.
work, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to run now? Never mind.
What?
I'm debating.
Oh,
So, okay. Cool. Yes. Is that your turn? Is that all you're doing on your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Sphera, it's your turn.
Okay.
I know it's 10:30, and we'll just do one more round. If that's okay.
Yep. Okay, so remind me, these 3 are teenagers or
Teenage boy, teenage girl, little. Did I say boy or girl? Little one.
little person?
Oh, person.
And then this one's a teenager,
Yeah. Teenage boy
and
again.
that's the little one.
Little girl that's on the door now. And the other little ones. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
One.
target all 3 teenagers
Okay.
and cast Bane on them.
Ooh.
So whenever, well, I guess we should see if they
I
They have
like
to
that
save,
one.
don't
as a
they have
part.
to save, but
That's
whenever
what
they
people
fail, let's see here. Whenever a target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number from the attack roll or saving throw.
Oh, okay.
But I'm
If
going
they
to
fail.
do it at 2nd level. Oh no, let's just do it. I'll just do it that.
Level 4.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the save DC? You're like, that's a good question. Math.
Go up.
13.
13?
I was looking.
Okay. So. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
They all rolled fairly well.
Right.
And I'll yell out, "We didn't do it on purpose. She left of her own free will. Stop picking on us, you crazy kid."
So you see the 3 teenagers like kind of get hit by something like, whoa, but then like shake out of it.
Dang it.
And are not necessarily affected by it. So they don't really have expressions, but they like their jaws are clenched a little bit, and you can tell that they don't really care. Anyway, let's see, Susan, your turn.
Alright, so she's hanging on this door, right?
Yeah, she's like lifted up,
So he's just gonna
suspended
like
in the air.
flop it down
No.
and then sit on it.
And you're
How heavy are you? I'm gonna squish her.
okay.
Okay.
How heavy are you?
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty heavy.
I'm 253.
Oh shoot.
Let's see if I even.
And the DM
specify.
has to look up stuff. Okay.
At least you don't have to look up the aerodynamics of a cow.
Yes, yes, I'm grateful I don't have to do that. The things we look up as DMs.
Or what was it, Alex, in one of his classes? A spherical cow?
Oh my gosh. That class is a nightmare.
And you're not even in it.
Why
No.
did they make him do
Never
that?
specified. Wait, let me.
Well, then
To
the
be
answer
honest-
was you assumed the cow was spherical. Or something like it was wrong.
I think it's a mistranslation.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You think it's a what?
Mistranslation.
Oh.
Because I don't think the professor.
She's from India.
Yeah, she's from India.
It says Warforged can weigh between 278 and 318 pounds.
Ooh!
278 or 3 what?
And 318 pounds with an average of 298.
298 with the average.
Hold on.
He's not trying to harm her, but he may not realize how heavy
He just
he
sits
is.
on it.
Yeah.
Well, we did
okay.
have a bear drop on somebody last campaign.
So, how heavy is Susan?
And he
What was
lived.
it?
We'll go with the average.
290.
Alligator.
290?
Well, he did both.
Okay, we
but
gotta
he
do
dropped
some
on a
math
soldier
here.
as a bear. So, at one point.
290.
Oh, that's right.
In the jail.
Did.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
in prison.
290.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
So, yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go though. Granted, the soldier was a lot bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, soldier
Okay.
was-
Well, if she gets taken out, I mean,
Like, it's fine.
Yes. Okay.
Pragmatic.
take out these
Pragmatic.
If we could like just make them unconscious, that would be ideal. But
Yeah,
at the
that-
same time, like
They're trying to kill
self-defense too.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to kill them. That's horrible.
yeah, it is.
Like I
So
also
what
don't want
happens-
to be dead.
you. So what happens when they die because they have no soul?
I think.
Sorry, I have asked a question that we need to ignore for this. We do not have time to go into that.
Okay. Wait. How heavy do I think the door is?
Well, the wood.
Are they solid? Solid wood, probably.
Wood.
Well, except it fell apart when we ripped it off the hinges. So
Okay.
hopefully it kind of rotted through. Maybe.
So it's probably
So-
100 pounds.
As you
Please tell me we didn't just kill this kid.
as the
Whoops.
door like boom 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 boom, boom. And then as you like you have a little like jump whee, boom, and you just all your 200 pound like whatever pound weight boom and you're and she's still underneath you. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Like, and I'll try and.
And you see as you sit there for a second, some blood starts to seep from underneath the door on the planks of the floor beneath you.
Oh,
Guys, let's just jump out the window.
was that my action?
Yes.
I forgot all about the window thing. I was just like,
That's almost like an improvised weapon kind of thing.
I need to get out of there.
Susan is
Slash
horrified.
smashing damage.
Yes, I could imagine.
I don't have Revivify yet.
He'll spring up and he'll take the door off.
Oh no!
So you lift the door up, and she had the daggers like here on her, and so you take them, and her arm just kind of like, and you see there's like two severe like crushed indents where the daggers were, and she is motionless, and her eyes open, as like blood has like pooled and like started to like.
That's awesome.
So she.
She's no more.
Oh!
Well, I mean, I'll just keep her here so you know where she is.
So you can
Well,
think about what
see.
you
Guys,
did.
jump out the window! Jump out the window! That's what I'm doing! I'm gonna break the
Sacred
window!
lake.
Just jump out!
Wait, if they're barred.
Yeah, I'm gonna break the bars!
Oh, okay.
Destroy a sacred lake. Now we're child killers.
Axe.
Okay.
Are we bad people?
Okay.
Rat
so,
killers.
Okay, but hey, at least it wasn't you this time.
Susan, is there anything else
No,
you want to do on
he
your
killed the
turn?
rat.
Yeah, he killed
That's
her.
it.
Now Susan killed
That's
the kid.
it.
Oh, that's right. Oh, Susan, that's right.
To be fair, I feel much worse about killing a kid than killing
Okay.
a rat.
Well, yeah.
So.
How many health points do these guys have?
What?
How many health points do these guys have?
They're kids.
They're kids. They're human children. Okay.
Well, they're not.
Would you survive getting crushed by like a 300-pound construct under a
Fair
door?
enough, but
Like,
You might. I might, but not
Anyway.
not a 6-year-old.
not a 10-year-old.
Oh, 10-year-old.
Or like, anyway. So,
11-year-olds and they're
as these guys
So little.
so as these guys turn and are gonna take their turn, they come at you, Cyrus. Now, from within you, you feel a desire. We're doing it again. You feel this desire to bite one of them. Maybe not to kill.
I'm
But-
accepting that.
Okay.
okay.
And we'll figure out how that goes next time.
Oh.